really quick. I'm back. Hi. All right, guys, I'm not going to be live too long. I have a client session like literally right after this. So we're going to make this a quick little video. I like the way this looks here. Let me pull this up a little bit. So we're going to talk about today the power of perception really quick. I have a client session right after this, so yeah, we'll do it really fast. Hey, what's up? What's up, Giuseppe? So this is only gonna be like a 10-minute video or so, but it's a little more of a looser topic, and lately I've been hitting you guys with the all the research and things like that I've been doing, so I figured this would be a good one, and it's something that I think everyone can use and everyone needs. All right, so as usual, we're going to start off by thanking our ancestors, thanking our spirit guides, by thanking our higher selves and all those energies that are supporting us and supporting us in our missions and supporting us in our lives. So I should ask you guys to do a couple breaths with me and give some gratitude. For the support that you are receiving every day that you don't even know about. All right, okay, let's get started. So, perception. Oh, thank you, Edgar. Yeah, my hair got really long. I've been cleansing a lot. I did a spirit bath today, so all that stuff makes a difference when it comes to your aura. And if you want to keep your aura bright and clean, you need to do your inner work. I know I'm a stickler for the inner work. Everybody hates hearing it. What do you mean heal? That's what it's like. And I'm like, you need to heal. You need a session. You should probably book one with me. I could help you out with that. Okay, so based on the nature of our reality, perception is really something that very few people take into consideration. I would say that more often than not, we don't work at changing our perception, and that is why we suffer, because we don't, hey there, Orgos, or whatever your name is, what's up? We don't work at changing our perception, and that's why we come to a space known as suffering. Everybody talks about the power of gratitude, the power of wealth, that vibration of wealth, that vibration of gratitude, healing, but nobody is doing the healing. And then you have so many people out here who are listening to these motivational speakers, but they don't have any techniques. And even one of my faves, Tony Robbins, he really gives some good technique, but they're good for like moment to moment. You really need a technique that you can use every day. His priming technique in the morning is really good. That's a good technique you can use every day. But a lot of people don't use the techniques that'll really help you to notice your thoughts. The whole thing is that you want to notice your thoughts. You want to notice when you're feeling sad. You want to notice when you're feeling bad. You want to notice when you feel out of alignment. If you have extra weight on your body, you need to ask your fat cells, why are you here? If you have breathing issues, you need to ask your lungs, what happened? If you have a sinus headache, ask your sinuses, ask your area all here. What's blocking this? Because when we understand the nature of reality, we understand that what we perceive as matter or as physical, I always say it's really metaphysical because it's mostly empty space. But what we're perceiving as physical or metaphysical, actually is sort of the product of a bunch of more expanded vibrations condensing. So illness happens in your aura. Heartbreak happens in your aura. Everything is happening in your aura before it's condensing into your metaphysical body. So you have to pay attention to your aura. This is why I always say we should be cleansing our auras. Like I have no crystals on today. I just wanted to feel like myself. And I know that every crystal puts me in a certain vibe, because I vibe with my crystals. I speak to them. I put them in my hand. I feel what they want to say to me. That's what I do. Just let that breathe. Feel what they want to say to me. I let them speak to me first before I even ask for anything. That's how interconnected we are with this reality, and that's why having gratitude is so important. And nobody ever speaks about moment to moment gratitude. Moment to moment gratitude. And when you feel yourself slipping into a space where you start to notice how bad your life is, moment to moment gratitude. You go, you know what? I'm going to stop the cycle. This is called being spiritually responsible. You're being spiritually responsible for yourself. You stop the cycle. You take a break from whatever roller coaster you're about to put yourself on, and you start to notice exactly what you're doing. And exactly what you're doing is lowering your vibration by perceiving everything around you as so bad. You're lowering your vibration. Now, if you want to raise that vibration back up and you want to get into a better space, you start to say what you're grateful for, which is why in the beginning of my live streams, I always have us thank our ancestors. I always have us thank our ancestors. I always have us thank our spirit guides. I always have us thank, gods, goddesses, whomever, whatever spirits are really helping you, known and unknown. It's very, very important to give that energy of gratitude. And it really helps you fall into balance and alignment with what's going on in your life. Another thing that's really been helping me is sort of listening to my body more. And your body really doesn't want processed foods. Your body actually wants more fruits, more vegetables, maybe more salt one day, maybe more grain another day. Listening to my body really helps me, and speaking to my body parts and my even down to the membrane in my tissues and the cellular structure. I can feel all that now, as opposed to before, I really couldn't feel it as deeply as I can now. So when you start to really speak with your body and understand it, you can start to remove emotional blockages that are actually cellular structure. So for example, I took a spirit bath today. I checked out my heart because my heart's been feeling some blocks lately. And I was like, what is with this heart thing? And one of them was in regards to getting to the next level in my abundance. So because I want to get to the next level in my abundance, I was like, you know what? Let me connect with my heart and figure out what's going on, because I do feel like I'm plateauing or I'm getting to a block. So I was like, all right, let me see what's going on. So when I checked it out, and what you do for a spirit bath, you can do something as simple as using salt. I usually use Epsom salt, sea salt, and pink Himalayan salt, and I mix it. And then I put that in my bath, and that actually was really, really good for cleansing your aura, pulling out any attached entities. And I know that sounds weird to some people, but a lot of times you do have these entities that you create yourself that will get attached to either the front or back of your chakra system. So when you feel them, you can actually pull them out, and then you can close your aura. I always recommend people close the hole that will be in your aura after that. So what you want to do is you actually want to go into the spirit bath, put some really binaural beats, nature sounds, something really relaxing on, and start searching your own heart. Searching your own heart is so important. You want to search your own heart. You want to feel into your heart, and you want to understand where the blocks are coming from. My abundance block was feeling that if I made too much money that I would become greedy. And I was very worried about becoming greedy. And I'm naturally not that kind of person. I'm very loving, very giving. That's my natural state. I love to give. And I had to trace it back. Where did this feeling of if I have money, I would be greedy? come from. And when I traced it back, went into the meditation, when I traced it back, I realized that it really came from me feeling like me getting bullied as a kid on the playground. Something as simple as that snowballed into something else. And I started feeling like I didn't deserve anything, and like I didn't matter, and like I didn't deserve to have a good life. So because that simple, and I was bullied by boys, not girls. The little boys used to come up to me and beat me up. But you know, when you're kids, you're like all the same. So yeah, there was like 3 little boys that used to beat me up all the time. And they used to push me against the fence and yell at me a lot. They kind of sucked. So the whole thing is, when you start to recognize your abundance block, I was able to recognize that abundance block that I was having. So because I recognized the abundance block, then I was able to speak to my child self and work on removing it, and be like, well, why did you convince yourself that if you made enough money to be satisfied with your life, to have everything you want and need, that you would be greedy? You're not even a greedy person. And it's, you know, it's a back and forth conversation with yourself. I still have to peel back some more layers on that, but I thought that it would be a good story to share with you all, so you can see how that perception that was buried very deep in my subconscious mind was actually changing my present reality every single day. So this is why, this is a lot of the work that I do, and I actually need to get off soon because I have a client, I don't know, in probably a couple minutes. This is a lot of the work that I do with my clients when we do our chakra readings, when we do our intuitive guidance, when we do a consultation is more for technique. A lot of men love consultation, so the consultation is more for men and more for technique. But men or women, I have both clients. I do some married couples, and I love my married couples. They're so cute. So the whole thing is that that's a lot of the work that I do to help you with your technique, to help you change your perception so that you can then move forward and change your life. And I don't want to need to do 15 sessions with you. I just want to do 2, maybe 3. If you're really, really bad and your stuff is really, really intense, we may have to do a couple, and just one brick at a time. You know, one thing at a time, and just it'd be a slow and steady thing. Hi, Angie. So it's just it has, sometimes it needs to be like that for people that have more blockages that need to be removed. But most people only need 1 or 2 sessions and they're off to the races. And then once in a blue, they might need some maintenance, and that's it. Because healing is constant. Even as I'm beginning to peel back more and more layers, I'm like, I thought I did so much work. It's like, oh, no, 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 my dear. You have much more to do. And all of this has really helped me to come to a space where I realized how important and imperative having, I can clear. Honestly, I'll give you techniques to clear your blockages. I can clear chakra blockages. But typically I will give you techniques. In my reading, I can read, because your chakra blockages are really going to be, when I do a chakra reading, I'm a channel as well. So when I do a chakra reading, we'll read your chakras, and then I can pinpoint and tell you exactly how this chakra being out of balance is going to affect you in your life. So if you want more information on that, just message me, and I can definitely give you some techniques to clear it yourself if you want to, or we can just clear it right away. I mean, we can go into a meditation and get busy, you know? I do those too. I do all the work I need to do. Oh, hey, Renard. Hey. Lasan, how are you? All right, I'm doing weird shit now because I'm like a little kid most of the time, 90% of the time. All right, so the whole thing with that is that me being on my journey, I started recognizing the importance of connecting with my ancestors. I hated my ancestors for the longest. Then I realized, like, I got some ill shit in my DNA far back, and like that's why I'm such a bad, bad bitch. I was like, word, spiritually. And then once I started practicing gratitude, because there's so many things unknown that you don't really understand how important you are, and how much you being imbalanced helps the earth, helps the world, helps so many people. So, hi, Isa. So, you really need to work on the balance and work on the your chakra readings and the things like that that are going to bring you into a space of balance in your life. And then having gratitude is really going to be ridiculously important for your journey. Yeah, so that's the power of perception. I mean, it can literally, perception can change your life. Perception can either make your life a great life or make your life a bad life. And I mean, to go deeper and deeper into your cells, it's so crazy how deep you can go. You can literally go to the mucous membranes of your cells and speak with them. That's how fucking deep this goes. And you can pull out information, experiences, trauma, so many things that got stuck inside of you. And I'm telling you right now, like, you deserve more than that. You deserve a more powerful, empowered, loving existence than that. So that's why I know my work will help a lot of people. And I just hope that you take this video and recognize how important your perception is when it comes to your journey and your mission. There's not one individual that was put on this earth that does not have a soul mission. Every single person is important. And I can't reiterate that enough. Every single person is important. Saying night, that's cool. I'm just going to check these comments. Will do. Jace came. Okay. All right. Well, I'm all done. Love you all infinitely as always. Take care of yourself. Be balanced. Peace. Alrighty. What's up? The original fam on Facebook. I like the weird shit you do. Thanks, Joseph. Appreciate that. All right, guys. You guys take care. Peace out. I got a session.